What do you make of the current reality of global governance as the Director General of WTO?
The multilateral trading system that was built over 80 years ago, and global governance in general, has centered around developing institutions for global cooperation. There are so many problems in the world that cannot be solved by one country alone, and that is why you need multilateral cooperation. 72% of world trade is still on WTO terms today. It's down from 80% at the beginning of the year pre-tariffs, but now we're still at 72%. That's a high number. So multilateral institutions are needed, but there's no doubt that they need to reform so that they can be able to deal more swiftly with the problems of today and tomorrow. So I think multilateralism is key. I think it needs to be reformed to be nimbler, swifter. We need to do more. And it is good that China is opening up its markets. It has announced zero tariffs for African countries. I hope they can take adequate advantage of these opportunities so we can trade, they can trade more, expand their share of the markets. Africa's share of global trade is less than 3% and has not been increasing for many years. And we hope that countries that are major economies and leaders will continue to find a way to, yes, help solve global problems through international cooperation, through global institutions.
Recently, we have also been hearing from the Chinese leaders talking about the global governance initiative. Well, this is just one of those many initiatives in terms of global governance that China has in mind. What do you make of these efforts and statements put out by Beijing about global governance?
Well, Secretary General Guterres, I think, recently made these statements welcoming the support for global cooperation and for multilateralism with the UN and other organizations at the core. And we think it's a good thing. As I said, you need global institutions to solve global problems and deal with global public goods that cannot be dealt with by any one country. So good global governance is important.